I'm back guys, I'm back with a brand new tutorial Lambda function in the series Python Beginner to Advanced. And today we are going to discuss regarding Lambda function in Python. So guys, what is Lambda function? So far we have studied the functions in Python and we have studied different type of function like function returning value, function getting the parameters, function displaying value, function call by reference, call by value. So what is Lambda function? Lambda function is also known as anonymous function, the function which does not have any name. Okay, in Python we use def keyword to define a function, but to define a anonymous function we use lambda keyword. But actually there is no need to require to define or to create a actual function when we use the lambda function or anonymous function. This function can have any number of arguments but only one expression which is evaluated and returned. Like you want to make a function to calculate the sum of two number or multiplication of two number, so we'll pass the parameter of numbers which you want to add, and in the lambda function you only pass the expression like a plus b, a divided b, a multiply b, and then return the value. It does not have multiple expressions. One is free to use lambda function wherever function objects are required. We will see in the practical example. So as syntax of lambda function is very easy to straight. You can say lambda, then the argument, and then expression. So first see an example of a simple function in Python and what is the need and why one should use the anonymous function or lambda function. Let's see. So we just want to calculate the square of a number. For that we are defining a function def, then function name, passing the parameter and returning the expression, and then calling the function and printing the result. If you want to do same exact thing, you don't need to actually declare a function or define a function. This is the lambda function expression. Lambda keyword, parameter x which you want to pass, and the expression. That's it, finished. This is totally, or you can say a full body description of a lambda function. I'm storing it in a get square and passing two parameter in on behalf of x, and it will multiply x by x, 2 multiply 2 and return 4. So this is the simplest example as comparing to a function. And why do we need the lambda function? So if you have a very easy expression like a square, like very small if condition, or you want to do a square cube or square root, cube root, you want to just calculate something like multiplying and dividing, you don't need to define a function to that. You can directly use the lambda function or anonymous function, and that's it. One of the simplest example in the map function, we can directly use the lambda function. There is no need to define a function. In my previous tutorials I have discussed about the map. So map have a map function traverse, or you can say visit each and every item of a list or a table, and it takes two parameters. First parameter as a function which you want to apply to each item of the list, and second parameter is the list. So as I have initialized a list 1 with 1 to 8 item, then I'm using the map, and instead of a actual function I am passing the lambda function or lambda function expression. So lambda keyword is used to initialize or to tells the compiler or interpreter in case of Python that this expression is being evaluated as lambda function or anonymous function. So it will take one parameter because we want to iterate through each item of the list, and then it is multiplying to itself because we want to calculate the square, and then it will return the result. That's it. So it is squaring each item of the list, and that's it. If you want to produce the cube, then we just multiply one more time and that's it. Okay, let's see guys how it will works with filter function. So what filter a function does, it will take two parameter, one function and one iterator, list, set, string, and filter function will try to put some conditions, or you want to filter a data like you have a salary of 1000 employees and you want to filter the salary, like you only want those users for which the salary is above 50,000. So you want to filter the data, that's why you want to use that filter method. So like a map, filter takes two parameter. First parameter is a function, it may be anonymous function, and second parameter is a iterable. It can be a list, tuple, dictionary, set. And here I am putting a condition like x percentage 2 equal to 0 or x more 2 equal to 0. That means I only want to return, or I only want to save data, or I want to filter the data only for where x more 2 equal to 0. Let's see the data 2 4 6 8. That means if x more 2 equal to 0, I only want to return even numbers. If I want to return the odd number, then I will put here 1 and that's it. So if you don't want to use the lambda expression here, then you have to define a function, pass the parameter in it, and then do the blah blah blah, and then return the value and then pass the parameter here. So you don't need to do all those things, you just pass the lambda function expression simply in one line and that's it. Another example of lambda function with reduce function, we have studied or discussed the reduce function. It takes two parameters, one is the function and one is the iterable, and it returns only a value, not a list. So in case, because we have only one list here, and we are not initializing any function here or defining a function for the reduce function, we are using the lambda expression. So it will take two parameter x and y and it will return the sum of x and y. So let's see. Before that, we are importing a reduce function from the func tool package, and it is returning the sum of all those numbers. If you want to return the multiplication of all the item in a list, just put here multiply and that's it. So if you multiply number from 1 to 8, you will get 40320. Or you can simply say that factorial of 8 is 40320. Thanks for watching guys. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Thank you.